No, let's start again. I'm creating this as like a documentary series of my life. I feel like there's a lot happening right now and things are shifting in such a quick way that I kind of just want to document it just so I can look back on this in the past. For me, like I wished a year ago that I went through like and actually followed through my vision of documenting the process of my journey. What I've seen is that things are just shifting in such a quick way for everybody around me and in life in general. And this will be really cool to just watch back in a few years when I see this. I got this idea because a few years ago, I recorded a video to myself and then I listed it as unlisted on YouTube. It was an unlisted video that I recorded to myself to be watched like 6 months or a year from the actual date, so that it would pop up on my feed 6 months or a year later, and it was kind of like a message to my future self. And I feel like this is kind of in that same direction. It's in the same vein where I remember watching that like a few years after and be like, wow, I've come so far, like just from this vision of what I wanted and where I wanted to create. And what I feel right now is I'm at this point where things are just starting to like click and make sense. So in a few years' time, I might look back on this and be like, whoa, this was just the start. So yeah, just feeling really good today. I signed up for a new co-working space and we have this like beautiful room here where I can just like sit down and record. So going to be recording a lot more in here. I will start to share more of like what's going on in my day-to-day life as well. I feel that there's just things to share, you know, like why not just share my life. I feel it could be useful for somebody. And when I'm sharing this, I want to share it from the perspective of where I used to be. Because for me, like even having conversations with people was quite a challenge, to the point where I think I had no friends, real friends, like most of my life. Like people knew me, but I found it difficult to like really connect with people because I always had this like weird social anxiety, and it kind of ate up my inside to the point where I was overthinking about everything. I'd overthink every conversation. I'd just be like in my mind, like replaying the thoughts of what I should say and just end up not saying anything. And it didn't help that I feel like I'm a little bit autistic, where it's like, you know, if somebody can like just have small talk and that makes sense for them, like that just never made any sense for me to have like small talk. So yeah, I just wanted to share this because I'm starting to like document this on my YouTube, and I'm going to post this on Instagram too. So if you're watching this on Instagram, make sure you go over to the YouTube as well and post there, because I'm going to be posting, I'm not going to say daily, but I just want to post like these real, unedited, just me talking to the camera kind of vibe videos quite frequently, let's say like that. Like I don't want to commit to saying daily, because right now I feel like I want to do daily, but I know there's going to be some days I'm not going to post it, and I don't want to hold myself up to that standard again, because it's just like what happens is I'll say I'll do it daily and then I'll miss a day and then I'll just stop. So if that sounds familiar, then yeah, just know that this happens. There's been so many times where I'm like, yeah, I need to take YouTube seriously. I want to post more real, authentic content. Like I'm just tired of watching people and just like, you know, not producing myself. So I feel this is the year of finally opening up the shell even more. Like I feel like I've stepped out my shell these last few years, but I'm still inside the shell. Like the shell's cracked open, but I'm still taking cover in the shell. But now it's time to fully step out of it. So yeah, that's it for today. Just a quick reintroduction. My name is Shani. Who are you? Let me know. Comment down below. Let's connect.